State needing points badly. Flare out to Austin Scott. Down the sideline. Nice move. The youngster's inside the 10. He's in. Touchdown.
Great run.
Absolutely showing the...
It's 1st and 10 at the 11. Ops far side. Mills pitches to Scott. Blocked from McHugh. To the 10. To the 5. Third touchdown of the day for Austin Scott. McHugh away from us. Pitch it to Scott. Scott to the outside. Cuts it up to the 5. Austin Scott. Goal line. Touchdown. Penn State. Austin Scott, his second.
And win now.
How about a conference opener to begin your season? A little unusual. Solich wasn't thrilled about that. Here's Austin Scott, and Austin Scott has been bragged about time.
Gained the first completed pass by Robinson this season. Now he runs the option. Here's Scott with a little dash. Break spray. One man to the 11-yard line, and there's your backfield of the future.
Two receivers far side, wide side of the field from the eye. Austin Scott, 50. Scott to the 45. Swing far side, 40. Scott to the 35, 30. Out of bounds on the far side.
The drive. Robinson tossing. Touchdown, Austin Scott.
Lukac tight right, wing right, Upton from the eye. Option play, pitch to Scott, far corner, touchdown, Penn State. Austin Scott, his second career touchdown.
This year, he missed 3 weeks with mono, and that really got him behind getting a chance to get back in here now.
Scott trying to skirt to the outside, and he does. First down and more. Stays in play. Down to the 31.
10. Fields. Had to drive the Nittany Lions and finish this one off now. Penalty flag is thrown on the play. The freshman.
Right to left as we see it on the far hash. It's Austin Scott. Scott turns upfield 25. Scott dances to the 30. Austin Scott 35. Spins his way to the 39-yard line.
And leading by 3. The counter. Austin Scott. Making
3 TDs, 3,700 yards rushing his senior year. And here comes Austin Scott again. Breaks a tackle. First down inside the 20.
down in 10. Out of the eye this time. This is Austin Scott for Penn State. Robinson finds the freshman wide open. Scott.
337th win.
Follows McHugh. First down 30. Scott to the 25, and down he goes to the 25.
Break, Austin Scott. The freshman on the toss play behind McHugh, and Austin Scott out of bounds at the 40.
Shotgun Mills. Back to pass. Sets up a screen near side. It is complete. Scott 20, 25. Scott to the 29.
That's Smith in motion. Draw play to the freshman, Scott. Broke the tackle, Austin Scott.
Something like that, maybe, Mark.
Here's Austin Scott, the true freshman, into Minnesota's half.
That's a near side from the eye. Scott the deep man. Mills, draw play, Austin Scott. Scott to the 30. Scott 35. Scott over the 35 to the...
2nd and 4. This is Austin Scott again, breaking loose.
Lines. Robinson in a quarterback. Austin Scott.
Can't block, so you know when he's in there, you suffer with his run blocking.
On the run, it's going to be Austin Scott, the freshman, for the first time today, and he got it to the 40 on a play. 2nd down and 10. Here's the option. Robinson tosses it. Austin Scott. Neither team on the board here in the second half. 1st and 10 for Penn State. Scott.
45 times a game this year, which is unlikely, but I'm sure it didn't displease Zach Mills. The whole idea of doing that would be kind of fun. One broken tackle, maybe a second.
4. This is Scott. Scott's around the corner and is very close. You guys wear those every week in case you don't watch Penn State football. Here's Austin Scott. And Scott, nice run.
Johnson far side from the eye. Scott the deep back of McHugh. Option play near side. Pitches it to Scott 20, 15 to the 10 out of bounds.
The fullback will go in motion. The counters to Scott coming back the other way. Scott got the corner across the 40 and out almost to the...
He had those 4 catches against Wisconsin. First down, Penn State. Look for a hole in the middle. They've got one. It's Austin Scott.
2nd down and 7. It's his show right now. Along with Austin Scott in the backfield.
Motion away from us. First 10 at the Kent State 35. Scott 30. Scott inside the 30.
That came in the first half. Mills to Tony Johnson. Good chance to get the tailback some work, and that's Austin Scott, and he has to take 3 or
7, Nebraska 6. Second down and 6. And the freshman tailback out of. He'll get the draw play call and cuts outside. Austin, nice run out to
the missed sting as they started a ground attack that would end up with a 3-pointer of their own as freshman tailback Austin Scott.